up, people? Twilight, back on our screens. Hey, Mike. Check this out. New backdrop. Like it? So, anyway. This volume control is staying on max again. I hope that's not going to affect it at all. But I'm back here, and now I can make videos again because I have this. No more. We hope. Anyway, yes. What I wanted to tell you was that those few of you who watched my previous webcam videos may recall me mentioning something about opening a separate account for Sailor Moon videos. Well, it is open. It has been open for quite a while, actually. Aito Seigi no Senshi is the name of it. Warriors of Love and Justice. Yeah. But they are. I'll write, in case you don't know how to spell Japanese, I'll write it in the description so you can take a look at it. I've got loads of videos up there and more are coming quick and fast, so subscribe to that channel. If you like Sailor Moon, you can't go wrong. What else? Yeah, there might not be a lot of new videos on this account for a while, mostly because I'm trying to be careful about what I upload. I've already been suspended, like, let's see, 3 times for uploading copyrighted videos. And yeah, I know Sailor Moon is copyrighted, but I've uploaded like 200 Sailor Moon videos in the past, and I've never gotten any warnings for them, so I don't think they're that big a deal. But yeah, I'm trying to be careful about what I upload, so usually it's going to be these kind of videos, like webcam videos and stuff. I had, and the Mega Man X upgrades, there is one more video of that coming. I recorded it like forever ago. I still need to put the stuff together and then I put it on there, and you can check that out. And it won't have sound again because I recorded it before I got this awesome thing right here, this desktop mic that was the cheapest one I could find. Right, life updates for those of you who care. I have a job now. I am a warehouse operative. I work in a warehouse in Parnwell, which is in Peterborough, UK, which is where I live. But owned by Tesco, but I work for a company called Staffline. Basically what I have to do is I go into the warehouse and I work like 8 hours a day, Wednesday to Saturday, and Monday and Tuesday I go to uni, and then Sunday I have a day off. I go in at 3 in the afternoon, and I get a truck thing that you carry pallets on, and then I have this thing on my arm called an ATM, AMT, sorry, not ATM. Arm mounted terminal, AMT. I can't show you them because I don't have it with me. They keep them there. But I have this. If I can just get this out here, I can find it. Where is it? It's like I have this thing, which is called an iFob. And basically, what I do is I go in every day. I plug this in, I charge it up. And then it's charged, and I find a truck. If I'm lucky, there will be one spare. If not, I have to use a manual, which sucks ass because you have to pull it by hand and they're really heavy. So I get this, I put this in the truck and I turn it on and I check, make sure everything's working okay, and then I check the AMT and I turn it on. I scan my ID. I have an ID card here. I'll show you. See, this is my ID card. And yep, that's the right way up, and I know it says the wrong name on it, but it is mine. Caspar Sebris. They have changed my name on the system now, so I am now registered as my proper name. So I scan this into the AMT, yeah, get the right letter order, and it'll say go to lane whatever, like X50 or something. So I go to the X50, I pick by line. There's 2 things you can do, pick by line or loader, which is basically pick by line is where you put the products into the cages, and loaders really put the cages into the trucks, and then they go off to the shop. This is basically what I do is I stack food. It's usually food, sometimes it's stuff like flowers, into the cages, and then they go off to Tesco stores across the UK. So basically I go to where it says, say go to blah blah blah, and it'll say pick, it'll say what there is there, so I can check it and make sure it's right, make sure there's enough there, because it'll say the name of the product, or products plural in some cases, and how many there are, so I can check and see, and if it's right, then I put the pallet on the truck, hoist it up, and it'll say take it to assembly lane A6 or whatever. So I go to assembly lane A6, and it'll say scan, if it's just one product, it'll say scan assembly layout, so I do that. AMT's got a little scanner that you put on your finger. It's pretty cool. You wear it on your finger, you can scan barcodes. It's awesome. And it'll say scan assembly layout, so I do that, and then it'll say, if it's one product, it'll say scan UOD, which stands for unit of delivery, which is basically either a cage, which is like big like that, and it's got a door you can open and put stuff in it, or it'll be a dolly, which is like not the play kind, it's like a small flat thin platform thing with wheels on it, and you stack trays on it like that. And it'll say scan UOD number whatever, 305 let's say, and I scan that, and it'll say pick into UOD 3 let's say. So I put 3 products in, assuming I can, then I say yeah, I'm done, and it'll say okay, move on to the 320, scan, and blah blah blah. If there's more than one product, then it'll say scan specific product, like say I have chocolate bars and cakes, it'll say scan the cake, and I'll scan the cake, and it'll say put 2 in there, and blah blah, and it'll say move on, and then it'll say scan UOD, so I scan the product, and then I scan the UOD, and then I put stuff in, and then I hit enter, and it goes, and then eventually I finish, and I get graded based on how fast I do it, so I get a performance percentage, and so far I average around 50%. I started like 2 weeks ago, and my average is 50%, which is pretty good. I need to get 100%. Usually your target is 100% always. But yes, so if the cage or the dolly or whatever is full, then I have to close it, which sucks, because I hate doing that. Because it takes a while, especially with cages. With dollies it isn't so bad. With dollies you can just go, you pick up the thing, you move it over to the place, and you have to punch in the AMT, say close this one, and then it'll say how many you put into it before you closed it. So say I had 3 products and I put 2 in it, and then it's full, and so I can't put any more in. I say close, and then it'll say into how many, and I put 2 because I put 2 in, and it'll say scan next UOD for remaining quantity, and so I have to go get a new one. If there isn't another one of the same number already there, you can't scan one of a different number. And then I have to go to the printer. I say on the AMT, I say print new UOD, and I go to the printer and scan the printer, and it'll print out the label. So I grab that and take it over and stick it on, and then scan the new label, and then I scan the new UOD again, and put the rest of it in there. And if I'm running out of time here, so I'll just be quick. If it's a cage, then it's really annoying because you have to go get the cage, which usually involves a lot of fighting with the straps, trying to get it unhooked from the others, and then you finally get it, you close the doors on one side, close the back of it, you hook the other door to the side so it doesn't swing shut, and you push the cage into the right place, you move it out, you go over to get printer, get the label, come back, stick it on, scan, and load. And I have to work for 8 hours, and I get a 30-minute break, which I can have whenever I want. Usually I take it around 7 o'clock, so I start at 3,